Hi everyone, it's time to talk again. The feedback on the last video was so positive, it convinced us to do it much more often. We are going to show you and tell you everything we're doing inside, and God knows we are doing a ton of stuff behind the scenes. So you guys are kept up to date and you know everything that's going on. We had tremendously positive feedback on the alpha, allowing us to be compatible with most distribution. That means that the beta is available for everyone. So you're free to test it and it's going to behave the exact same as the Windows version. And if you're a professional and you want to test it and see how it works in practice, please contact us and we will be very happy to give you a trial for either Pro or Enterprise. As always, with such a major release, because again, OCCT has been almost completely rewritten to be compatible with both operating systems, please give us your feedback. It's a beta version and we need your feedback, as you've done very well with the alpha version. We want to improve, and a bug which isn't told is a bug which isn't fixed and which will be damaging someone else. And we don't want that to happen. So please contact us, be it through Discord, be it through our contact form on our website. Please contact us and report anything you see which is off. This is critical for us. About our monitoring engine, as you know, with the Linux edition, we shipped with our own monitoring engine, which is currently available under Linux. And to our surprise, it worked much better than we anticipated. And our support went far beyond the generation of CPUs we announced in the last video. So what this means is we have great plans for that monitoring engine. We want to bring it to Windows ultimately. We won't abandon HW Info, but we will give you options. And we want to make it available to the community in some sort. So we don't want to keep something which is that valuable only for us. Why does it matter for the community? Currently, most of the tools you guys are using, be it Zen Timings, being LibHardware Monitor, being other monitoring software, need a driver under Windows to actually function. For that driver, you need a signing certificate, which is costing quite a dime. It's kind of a Microsoft tax for that. And so, to overcome that problem, they're using a driver which is called WinWing 0. This driver is very old. It's dating around 2010 and it's vulnerable as f***. I mean, someone which actually can access WinWing 0 has full access to your computer, just like the Windows XP days, and it can just do basically anything. So it's only a matter of time before Microsoft pulls down the ban hammer and actually kills all your favorite software. And I don't want that to happen. They haven't done it yet because big corporations were lazy enough to use it in their software in the past. So that would invalidate their own software, so they cannot do it right away. That's why it's been delayed and we had that grace period for several years. But it will come eventually. And I want to give the community an alternative, because I would be very sad to see Zen Timings in particular go away, because I'm a fan of this tool. We're still working the inner details and how we will achieve it, so that will be announced in a later date once we have figured everything out. But what I can tell you today is our goal is to make it available for the community for free, so that the community can enjoy a driver which is risk-free for the users, for everyone. And if professional wants to use it, they're welcome, but we want them to actually fund and participate in the project, because if they're using it for professional use, they're making money out of it, so they should participate in helping the development. Now onto the actual updates that occurred since the last video. For our enterprise users, we added a brand new report functionality. You may not know it, but enterprise user can save a full-fledged HTML-based report, which is just like an offline PDF showing everything which happened during a test, being monitoring data, system information. They can even compare reports and so on. But this was in an HTML format, so it was clickable. You've got tabs, you've got graphs and so on, which prevented them from printing it. And yet they wanted to communicate in paper form to their users that they actually tested their setup and what was the result. So we added a print function to that report so that they can do so. And it's even customizable. They can add their logo on it and they can add some notes so that the user knows what actually happened on that report. The next functionality we released is tied to the remote diagnostic session part of our Enterprise Plus offering. It allows professional users to remotely diagnose a setup without being in front of it. It's always under the user control, of course, but it allows them to remotely launch stress tests and see the results live so that they can diagnose and see if there is an issue with the setup. And we improve the user experience. They can leave notes, they can search more efficiently, they can find them much easier. The last update we released is also tied to our Enterprise Plus edition. It allows administrators to manage their own account without relying on us. And to be honest, it's a boon for them and also a boon for us because it's making us gain a ton of time. All this happened only in a few weeks. And would you believe that everything occurred while we were working on the Steam version, and more to come on that soon. We are bringing skins to a CCT, we are working on a SSD stress test. We have been fixing the Linux issues, of course, we've been very busy, and we are working on a secret project which we cannot announce yet, sadly, but more to come on that, and hopefully it will be out by the end of this year. So boy, are we busy, but boy, are we having fun. So see you soon on Discord, see you soon for the next edition of this video, which will probably come in a month or so, and more news to come. Stay tuned.